Probabeel will win it, becomes the 19th mare to take out the Old Caulfield Stakes. Carmelas over the top with Riddleby. That Carmelas wins. She's powering away, and Zoustar won it from Larkspur Run.
Brendan and Jo Lindsay's Cambridge Stud is creating a new generation of history. Their young sire, Almanzor, providing a Karaka Million two-year-old winner from his first crop. And the gold and black check colours of stars such as Probabeel have graced winners' circles around Australasia. And in 2022, they present another fabulous draft for Karaka. Well, Mark, it's been quite an incredible few months for Cambridge Stud. I mean, overall, things are going so brilliantly. But, wow, what about Karaka Millions Day? Winning the Karaka Million two-year-old with Dynastic and the Almanzor Trophy with Sword of State. Almanzor, we were talking this time last year about how well his yearlings were selling, and now they're doing it on the racetrack.
It was a great result for Brendan and Jo and the Cambridge team. We just sort of, to have a result like that, it's something you sort of hope for, but you don't expect, and what it's really done for us is for Almanzor, it's probably reinforced the confidence in the buyers, because obviously for the first time they entered that sale ring, they sold extremely well. So to have that outcome it's really given us, it's really profiled the horse.
And of course this season you're selling the last of the Tavistocks as well. What a wonderful stallion he's been, and really, almost saving some of the best till last. In Trivier as a Group 1 winner, Gunstock winning the Ned's Classic, the Charlie Rose win in the Geelong Cup. There are so many wonderful Tavistocks still coming through, and a number of years more to come.
He just consistently produces high-profile horses. I think last season, Scott and I were discussing, he had 12 stakes winners and 10 of them were in Australia. So that put him in the top 10 individual stakes winners for Australasia, which is incredible really. And he's had 40 horses on the ground at present, and so they're going to be sought after. And again, this season he's had 6 individual stakes winners, so he just consistently produces good horses. He's just a global sort of stallion that everyone recognises, and a horse you just love selling stock by.
And the other exciting thing is Embellish, this wonderful 2,000 guineas winning son of Savabeel, is selling his first yearlings as well. So there's always that sense of excitement with a new stallion and seeing how the first yearlings are received.
He's actually surprised us a bit. He's just left these lovely line of horses, and the feedback's been extremely popular. The son of Savabeel, we know Savabeel, what he's done. He's incredibly good stallion. We're very pleased going to the sales, and a lot of our clients are too. The feedback there's been extremely good, so hopefully he has a good sale, and we can press on from there.
Well, we start looking at the 2022 Cambridge Stud Draft with lot 170 by Zoustar from City Fair. Now, of course, Zoustar is going so well for Brendan and Jo and the Cambridge Stud team in your colours. It's great to see a daughter of this wonderful stallion, the son of Northern Meteor. And this is from a mare who won 2 races herself, and a young mare. It's only her second foal. She's
a lovely filly. She's well balanced, very strong, good body on her, attractive filly, and she's out of a European family. Probably something a little bit different from what you see by Zoustar in Australia, but she's a very attractive filly, strong, well made, and no, we're very pleased with her. I think she'll be sought after. Zoustar had an incredibly good Magic Million sale. I think he was one of the most popular stallions at Magic's.
Next is lot 317 by Almanzor from Infliction. So this is a granddaughter of the great Karuta Queen, a really great sprinting sort of family. And as we've said with Almanzor, from this wonderful Wotton Bassett Ifraj family that's done so well at a range of distances. So tell me about this filly and what you expect from her.
She's probably our pick of the Almanzor fillies. She's just a very precocious type, but she's got good length, attractive filly, very strong, and I think people that expect her or see her online, I think they'll be impressed with what they will see. I think she'll come to hand very early. A lot of the Almanzors, they're very consistently good types, attractive, and have a lot of quality.
Next is a colt, lot 333 by Almanzor, again from the showcasing mare It's Our Showtime. This page is just absolutely littered with black type, isn't it? The dam, she was a winner of 2 races, a half-sister, in particular an inspirational girl who won the Railway, the Group 1 over in Western Australia. So it's just a really strong page showing the sorts of mares that Almanzor was getting in his first couple of crops.
He's a great endorsement for Almanzor. He's just a lovely quality type, good length to him, attractive, and he's out of a mare that was fairly sharp. She went over 1,200 metres, and as you mentioned, he's closely related to the inspirational girl who was a fairly handy sprinter. She won a Group 1 in Australia. So the pedigree is very strong and deep with black type. We think he's one of our better colts of the draft, and we're happy with where he is.
Lot 386, so this is one of the very first of the embellishers, this bay colt by the son of Savabeel, who's going to be, of course, a champion sire of sires, you'd have to say. And the Damn Love Diamonds by Danehill. I mean, this family doesn't get any better. This is the great old Cambridge stud family going through Diamond Lover, 8 Carat, and this is also the 3/4 brother to Queen of Diamonds, who's just a super multiple group winning filly. Love Tessa there, going back to Tristalove. So we only see the 2 dams on the page, but we know the depth of this family right much further back than that.
Oh, definitely. I think, it's a page that, you rarely see with that much depth to it, and obviously only a couple of dams on the page. And as you said, he is a 3/4 to Queen of Diamonds, so it's a consistently high producing family. Himself, he's a neat colt, very strong, he looks sharp, he's attractive, great colour, has a lot of presence. He fits well in the sale. He's for us, we're really pleased to take a horse like him and showcase him.
Lot 468. Now, this is one of the last of the Tavistocks, as we mentioned before. This colt from Orphea. She's a Fastnet Rock mare. She's a full sister to the Australian Guineas winner in Rock Classic. It's the great family of Midnight Fever, the Blue Diamond Stakes winner. So a really good mix. And we know that Montjeu Tavistock Fastnet Rock Danehill sort of cross has worked so brilliantly for so many years.
This particular colt, he is one of our better colts too. He's got a great constitution, plenty of length, quality, correct, good bone, and he's your typical Tavistock type. He's very athletic. I think that's what a lot of people sort of look for in a Tavistock. And as we all well know, Tavistock's had another great season, and he's got some promising horses going forward. Obviously, fillies and colts. And the good thing about Tavistocks, they're very versatile. They can win from 1,200 to Derby distances, and obviously, like even a horse like Charlie Rose, who who was a Melbourne Cup contender. Himself, lovely colt. Couldn't be happier than taking a horse like him to the Karaka.
And finally, here from Cambridge, we'll look at lot 532, the colt by Almanzor, again from Respin, the daughter of Dancing Forever. Respin, she was a stakes winner in New Zealand, a half-sister to Dame Margot Fontaine. This is just her first foal, but again, a really strong New Zealand family, Parast in the family, who unfortunately had an injury, but he had a ton of ability winning a Caulfield Guineas Prelude. So a really good, strong page again here for this Almanzor colt.
Yeah, he's in much of the mould of his father. If you could compare the both of them, they look very similar. He's a very mature colt. To me, he's probably one of my favourites. He's got so much quality about him, well balanced, great temperament, and that's just pretty much what Almanzor are very much like. They consistently are good temperaments on them. But no, he is a very nice colt and quality type, and we're very, very happy with him. He's going the right way, and I think he will be well sought after. And as I alluded to, he is one of our top colts in the draft.
Well, Cambridge stud, obviously, for a long time, you've sent the benchmark, been right up the top there of breeding in New Zealand. You have a lot of support from buyers around the world, in particular in Australia. So, unfortunately, they won't be there this year, but it's still an incredibly strong draft, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of interest in the yearlings coming from Cambridge Karaka 2022.
You're so right, Caroline. I think the catalogue overall is very strong. And we keep producing good horses, and obviously, especially the Australian buyers, they always look at our horses and they're keen to buy those classic horses, Derby horses, and which we've always been good at breeding, and history has shown it, and we're very, very pleased with the draft we've got. Hey, it's a shame they can't get over here, or internationals can't get here. Obviously, the Australians will be eagerly awaiting the sale, and hopefully taking home plenty of Group 1 winners.